My name's Jane and I'm a psychology student at the University of New England. I've prepared this instructional video to help you with your child's nail biting problem. As we know, simply asking a child to stop doing something doesn't necessarily make it happen. And nail biting is a habit that is hard to break with willpower alone. So using behavioural modification techniques, I'd like to take you through some strategies that will help you stop your child's nail biting for good. The first step is to do an assessment. By assessment, I mean you want to get a handle on what's causing your child's nail biting, what's keeping it going, which is called reinforcement, and what situations your child's most likely to bite their nails in. Gathering this information will help you to be far more targeted in creating strategies to break their habit. There's a number of ways to find out this information. The first is have a chat with your child. Keep it relaxed and conversational as you're trying to find information, not put words in their mouth. Keep it positive as you don't want them to feel like they're doing anything wrong. You want to try and understand their nail biting behaviour. So use open questions. Things like, tell me about your nail biting. How long do you bite a nail for? Ask them about situations where they feel they might bite their nails the most. You also need to uncover the function of their nail biting so that you can come up with an alternative behaviour. So ask things like, what does it feel like when you bite your nails? Or what do you like about biting your nails? Another way to gather information is to record your child in different situations on your phone. Perhaps watching television, doing homework, or in social situations. The key here is not to assume you know all about your child's habit. Investigate, watch them. You will learn a lot. You also want to record how often your child is biting their nails per day. The reason for this is you want to see your progress as you implement strategies. Are you being effective? Is the nail biting going down? You could ask your child to record themselves daily, or you can observe them for a period of time each day. Now that you have this information about your child's nail biting, it's time to create a plan to help them stop. The first thing I want to share is that kids love fun. So make everything in your plan as fun for them as possible. It'll keep them motivated and sticking with the plan. Secondly, I recommend using a combination of strategies and implement them consistently. This will set you up for success. A simple but important step in helping your child is awareness, helping them understand what you've learned about their nail biting, what the urges feel like in their body before they nail bite, how often they're doing it, and in what situations. Awareness can actually have a powerful effect on helping reduce the behaviour. You may also introduce a few cues to help them recognise when they're biting their nails, such as a bitter nail varnish, or maybe something on their fingers or hands so that they recognise when their hand is coming to their mouth. Finding an alternative behaviour for your child's nail biting is critical. If you think about it, then biting their nails for a reason. It might be to alleviate boredom or soothe anxiety, or even just relieve the feeling of rough nails. If you don't replace nail biting with something that serves the same function, you're asking them to go cold turkey, and that's just too hard. So once you've worked out why they bite their nails, talk to your child about what alternative behaviour they could use that serves the same function or gives the same result. For example, if they need sensory stimulation to alleviate boredom, perhaps rubbing their earlobe or pressing their fingers into their other hand or clenching their hands could serve that function. They're just suggestions. If a child just hates the feeling of rough nails, A nail file would serve the same function. The key here is not to impose the alternative behaviour on your child. Work with them to find something that works for them. The next step is goal setting and reinforcement. Once your child is aware of how and when they bite their nails, and you've chosen an alternative behaviour to replace nail biting, it's time to reward this new behaviour. This is called positive reinforcement. Find a reward that is motivating for your child. It could be tokens given daily towards something large at the end of the week, or it could be a daily reward. It doesn't need to be material either. Don't underestimate the value of your time, reading a book or playing a game. Find a reward that is motivating for your child. Now you need to set a goal for reduction in nail biting per day and reduce it over time to 0. Reward your child each day for achieving the goal. But remember, you're setting them up for success. Reinforcement only works if your child is receiving the reward most of the time. Make sure that it's achievable and that you reduce the goal in nail biting slowly and gradually. Another great idea is to take photographs of your child's nails at the beginning and through the process and measure your child's nail length. It's so motivating to see where the nails were and where they're getting to. Manicure their nails when they're starting to look good. It's so hard to bite good looking nails. In addition to rewards, social support is really important. Your daily praise and encouragement is critical to your child's success. And when they don't achieve their goal, encouraging them to try again. Ask your child whether they'd be willing to share what they're doing with the broader family. Getting encouragement and praise from siblings or another parent can also help. My last suggestion is for when your child stops biting their nails, how to maintain that and in all situations. Have a chat to them about situations they're still nervous about, perhaps when you're not there, like school or at a friend's house. Practice these situations at home over and over to give them more confidence. It's also critical you don't withdraw your support, rewards, and praise abruptly when your child stops biting their nails. Keep doing this intermittently and reduce it gradually over time. You want to maintain their success in what they've achieved. So to quickly recap, you want to start with assessment to understand your child's nail biting behaviour. You then need to create a plan with a number of strategies implemented consistently and over time, and make it fun. Awareness is important in helping your child understand their nail biting behaviour and when they do it. Come up with an alternative behaviour that they can substitute for nail biting. Then set a goal for reducing their nail biting and find something that's reinforcing and rewarding when they achieve that goal. Provide social support to your child through the process. And finally, make sure that your child stops nail biting in all different situations and can maintain that behaviour over the long term. I hope you can see a way forward in helping your child with their nail biting problem. I wish you and your child every success. Thank you so much for watching.